So, my girlfriend and her 4-year-old and I went and saw The Boss Baby.
This is just the best 180,
Right.
I think, from talking about Trump's shit to talking about one of the best fucking kid movies in the last couple of months.
Dude, it is. It really is. And it was great, and it exceeded a lot of my expectations, because really what you see in the trailer is probably like within the first 15 minutes of the movie.
Oh, nice.
You know, you get a lot of other things in there. And plus, it starred a lot of people that I didn't realize were in it. Of course, we knew Alec Baldwin was in it. And that was the main reason I was like, yeah, I want to see that. I love Alec Baldwin. Not just because of his portrayal of Donald Trump, but because I love 30 Rock.
Right.
And love his character in 30 Rock. And this is basically the baby version of that character.
Baby Jack Donaghy?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to see it. But the cool thing about this movie is it's got such an interesting art style. And what I mean by that is, you know, aside from the stuff you've seen in the trailers, there's a lot of scenes and vignettes in this where the main character, the little boy who gets the little brother,
Right.
Uses his imagination, kind of like a Calvin and Hobbes Spaceman Spiff type
Nice.
thing, where he's like transported and he's like in another world or whatever. But the art style of it's very old school. You know, lots of like shadows and big contrasts of colors and very like Art Deco, like something that you would see like in the 50s if you watch like old school, like Mary Tyler Moore and Dick Van Dyke and shit like that, like
Right.
like Nick at Night kind of stuff. So I really liked that. Also, it's very ambiguous as far as the time frame. You don't see computers, you don't see cell phones, and some of the cars that you see are kind of old school, which I like it that they're doing that because it gives it more of a surreal Americana kind of old school Norman Rockwell type feel to it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even the Boss Baby, he doesn't use a cell phone. He uses the toy phone
Right.
to talk to his people. But the movie itself is very much not rooted in reality at all. Because you have the baby who's from Baby Corp, and that's where all the babies are made.
Right.
And they go through this like assembly line. Okay, and at the end, it tickles their belly with a feather. If they laugh, they go to a family. If they don't laugh, they go to management. And the kid's parents works for Puppy Co. And they're the company that makes all the puppies. And all the puppies are getting more of the love than the babies. So the Boss Baby gets sent down to infiltrate this family whose parents work for Puppy Co. so he can get a look at the new puppy that they're about to unveil at this big convention. And hilarity ensues.
Of course.
Oh, and
It already sounds hilarious.
dude, it's so fucking funny, man. You know, I'd spoke to someone that I work with that went and saw it around the same time you and I saw Ghost in the Shell.
Right.
And she was like, oh, there's a lot of like adult humor in there. I didn't really catch a lot of that. Maybe I'm just dumb.
Maybe you're young at heart.
Yeah, maybe some things went over my head, but it was just a fun movie. It's fun to look at the imagination scenes where he's like, you know, he's like an adventurer like in the jungle, or he's like on an astronaut or something like that. Those are really cool to watch. And of course Alec Baldwin is fantastic, but Lisa Kudrow, Jimmy
Really?
Kimmel, Steve Buscemi.
Nice.
I mean, they do voices in this. What's his name? Peter Parker from the Sam Raimi movies.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire does the voice of like the adult kid in that. They kind of set it up a little bit for a sequel. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody because, I mean, the story itself, I'm not going to really like, you know, go over all that.
Right.
But it does kind of set it up for a sequel, kind of introduces a female boss baby at the end to a different family. So I really hope that they do more of these movies because, yeah, it's really funny. Alec Baldwin is great. And just the idea, like he has to drink this special milk that keeps him a baby. And there's a scene where it starts to wear off and he starts to like, you know, become a baby, like, but he like snaps himself out of it. He's like slapping himself. He's like, no, and it's really good. There's a nod, and it's in the trailer. There's a nod to Glengarry Glen Ross. Did you ever see that? Where he's like, coffee is for closers. He takes a cookie out of this other baby's mouth. He's like, no, cookies are for closers. And it's like, it's from Glengarry Glen Ross.
That's great.
Yeah, so it's something that I would definitely recommend to anybody. If you like Alec Baldwin, definitely check it out. If you've got kids, check it out. If you work in any kind of like management, definitely check it out. I actually recommended it to my boss. I was like, dude, I just saw Boss Baby. It's fucking hilarious. You gotta go see it. And he's got like 4 kids, so yeah, I think he's probably gonna go check it out too.
Right.
Yeah, but that's really all I got to say about it. It was just a fun time. I saw it in 3D, which was good. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Have you folks at home seen Boss Baby? What did you think about it? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll move